Let me ask you all a question. Is there anything in this world better than drinking on a Wednesday? Yes, actually. And that is tier lists. You love tier lists. I love tier lists. We all love tier lists. Tier lists are the thing that glue society together. And today, we are going to be doing both. We are going to be drinking and ranking every VCT team in the league. Every time that I rank a team, I'm going to be taking a sip of my trusty chardonnay here. I am 21 years old. Kids, please do not drink at home. This is bad for you. We're doing this for the sake of content. Now, without further ado, let's talk about these tiers. Up first here is going to be our world beaters, aka what other people might call the S tier. These are going to be the people that I'm thinking should be like the top contenders for winning international events. I'm expecting top 6 results or better for everybody that I'm going to be placing here. Up next is going to be our international locks. These are teams from all the regions that I expect should be qualifying in the top 4, or they should be making it to champions. And if they aren't, then it feels that something has probably gone not super well for this team. Up next, we have our B tier, which is going to be our dark horses. These are teams that I think could qualify to this international event, or at the very least, they should be doing some pretty serious damage in International League playoffs. Do I definitely expect them to qualify for an event? Probably not. Ugh, damn. Nothing too crazy for our B tiers. Up next is going to be our playoff Ps. But yeah, this is going to be our C tier. I'm expecting these are going to be the teams that are kind of scraping their way into playoffs, and they're probably not going to be going much further than that. Being the top 8 in your region is a pretty minimal achievement. I wouldn't be saying this is anything crazy to accomplish. Now, coming to a close almost is going to be our round robin Randies in our D tier. These are teams that I think shouldn't be getting past the round robin stage in stage 2. They shouldn't even be considered, like the possibility of going into playoffs. And if they do, it would be a pretty big upset, I would say. And last but not least is going to be our F tier. These are teams that should be relegated. These teams suck. Nobody wants to watch them. Everyone wants to play them because they're just going to be your free champs plate for the week, and you're just going to take your win and move on. Without further ado, so the way I'm thinking about doing this is I'm going to start at the top end. Let's start with the teams who probably did well at London, and I expect they're probably going to continue that trend going forward. Keeping in mind some of these balance changes, some of the map rotations. All right. Where is the easiest pick on the list? Let's put Leviathan in the S tier. Lev coming off of a Masters London championship. That's a pretty big deal. I don't think anyone should have too much of a problem with them being in the world beaters tier. Now, obviously, we're going to put Paper Rex up in this tier as well. Now, here's the thing. Who should go first here? Some of you guys might behead me for this, but I'm putting Paper Rex first. I think Paper Rex are better than Leviathan, and I think that if you played that grand final 10 times, I think Paper X would win more than Leviathan would win. Argue with a wall. Despite maybe a lackluster London performance, I still do believe in G2 and their capabilities for what they can do. I think G2 still has to be talked about going deep in internationals. So for that reason, I'm going to be putting G2 into the world beaters tier. Now, I think the way that I'm going to go about this now is I'm just going to go one by one through these teams and just place them as I feel them, and then we're going to kind of just shuffle it up afterward, right? 100 Thieves. I think 100 Thieves are like the quintessential dark horse team. They can never really make it to an international, but they keep pushing it like really close. All right, let's move on to Cloud9. Cloud9 is a funny one. They have made 3 roster changes basically since we last seen them, bringing in Fireball, Ops, No Text, and Jack. Now, for those who follow tier 2, I personally rate Note super highly. But we know Cloud9, they're not going to make an international event. I bet they're going to get relegated from this league before they ever do. And so for that reason, I'm going to be putting Cloud9 in the playoff Ps. All right, up next is going to be Envy. Envy, I hate this team. I cannot decide. This team is just full of fucking assholes. And these guys are all fucking washed. Nobody on this team can play anymore. Demon 1, I'm sorry, you guys. This guy's washed. I have no faith, bro. Envy should be relegated. This team sucks. Okay, Evil Geniuses. Okay, listen. I was really high on EG at the start of this year. And they have basically done nothing but continue to let me down. And so for now, I'm sticking Evil Geniuses in the D tier. I think Pancakes and Zerona showed us something okay, when they tried that one game. But Is it going to be enough? I don't know, dude. Like, this team is just full of, like, sadness and despair ever since that Champions run. Okay, up next is Furia. Now, it pains me to do this because I love this team. I absolutely loved Furia throughout kickoff. I loved them to stage 1. I was sad to see they didn't make London, but we had some pretty good teams qualify, so you can't be super, super upset about it. But I am in love with this team, but they've started to slump a little bit. The Yoru and the Waylay nerfs hit them pretty hard, and we're going to be seeing 2 roster changes for them. We're getting the removal of Nerve and who else they get rid of? Alum. They got rid of Nerve and Alum. Their replacements, Basic and Shy. Listen, Shy's been around the game forever. He was on Crew last year, the year before that. Before that, he was on Leviathan. And Shy has been a consistent Sentinel rock that you can just have in your team. He performs well. I think that Shy is probably an on-paper upgrade from Nerve, despite Nerve still, I think, being a decent player. Basic, I don't know enough about the guy. I didn't follow Brazilian Tier 2 very much. Till I see Furia play to the level they did in Kickoff, I'm going to have to put him in the Dark Horses tier right behind 100 Thieves. Crew, they made a roster move. I think Silence might be out, but I honestly can't remember, and I don't feel like checking. Crew looked okay in stage 1, and then they slumped in playoffs like they always do. And for that reason, Crew, your playoff Ps. Crew, you're going at the top of the playoff Ps. All right, now we're moving on to Loud. Loud with a couple roster moves. Verdi is going to be benched, and Pankata might be as well. Not super sure. This team hasn't performed well in so long. They honestly had their best performance in years since like 2023. You know, this stage 1 recently, and it still wasn't that good. So am I like definitely sure this team is making it out of the round robin stage? No. I'm just not going to be a believer. Sorry, Brazil. Loud is going to be going at the top of the round robin Randys. MIBR. This is tough. This is tough. Because MIBR, theoretically, based off the players they have on this roster, they should be world beaters, man. I mean, having Zekin and Ospas, 2 players that at a time were considered the best player in the world. But this team just can't do it, man. In stage 1, they went 3-2, getting a terrible loss to an Envy that had given up. I have so little faith in this team. But with the names on this roster, it would just be insane to not put them at least in the B tier. So I'm going to put them in B tier. We'll come back to them later on whether they're higher than Furia. 100 Thieves' average player is definitely higher than MIBR's average player. Tex is dragging this team down. Mazzino's not great. One of Tex or Mazzino needs to be that glue guy, that boring guy who will just do what the team needs. And I'm not seeing him doing that. And so until I see it, MIBR, you're going below Furia. All right, next up is going to be NRG. I'm putting NRG in international locks. Why? Because somehow they keep making it. They make it through the 3rd losers round in kickoff, and then coming into London, they started in the losers bracket, and they get a run to make it all the way. I have to have like a lot of belief that NRG is going to be making it, right? So NRG is going to make it into the A tier, the international locks, but not quite world beaters, even though we know that they can be. Oh, now Sentinels. Sentinels. What a tough team this is, right? Fuck it, my list. I can do what I want. Sentinels. Okay. We've already got 8 teams placed. You're going to see. I don't care. It's my list. I can do what I want. Shoot, man. BBL. Did BBL make EWC? Okay. BBL did make EWC. Now, I don't support that blood money ass tournament. So, our BBL back. Maybe, you know, I'll put you at the bottom of Dark Horses. Eternal Fire. I think Eternal Fire maybe overperformed throughout the course of stage 1, even though we saw them do really well in the round robin and then almost make it to London. I don't know, bro. This team caught fire, and I think they're going to lose it. Your playoff Ps. Or the big one. Fnatic are world beaters. Argue with me, I don't care. I think this team was robbed. If this team had gone to London, they would be top 3. They would have... I don't know how they would have made it, but they'd be at least top 3. I believed in this team, bro. I thought they were the best team in the world. I think they just got unlucky. They ran into a Vitality who had recently caught form, and they ran into a Heretics that had a Riens that was just incredible. Fnatic, you know what, Fnatic? You're going above G2. You can't go above Lev because Lev just won London, But you can go above G2 because G2 slumped at London. But at least they made London Fnatic. So show me I'm wrong here. Cloud is pretty good. I rate Cloud. Foot. Fuck, dude. These guys were lit. I can't lie. I will not lie to y'all. How many teams left do we have? Fuck, man. Okay, Foot Esports. TMV. His organization, man. That's his. Fuck it, you're international locks. I liked what I saw at London, and I think they're gonna keep it going. I think they found some agents that really fit them. The Zeus Rays and Waylay. Thumbs up. That was great. Do more of that. Don't do the Phoenix. I like Phoenix normally. I love Phoenix. Zeus looked terrible on Phoenix. Don't do that shit anymore. That's fucked. Okay, on to EMEA. Wait, we've been on EMEA. Oh, that's not good. Team Heretics. Are they definitely an international lock? Are they? They just win stage 1. And they bombed out. Heretics, you're international locks. I don't know, bro. Y'all usually make it. Okay, Giant X. Giant X with a loss of Grabinho and Cloud. Now listen, I get Grubby didn't have a great stage 1. But this dude, that's a quality smokes player. Screw it, I'm taking a drink just because. Giant X. No Cloud, no Grubby. Didn't do so good in stage 1. What did I just change? I put a turn of 5 and play FP. Oops. Giant X, you're round robin Randy's, but you're the top of round robin Randy's because I think you could make playoffs. Carmine Core. Back when they made Madrid, I loved this team. It looked like Aang still knew how to coach. Aang does not know how to coach, and I think he might be Fnatic's coach now, but I kind of forget, and I don't feel like looking it up again. So, Aang, Giants. Yeah, I don't want to talk about you anymore. Carmine Core. They might still have Aang. They don't have Martine. That's why they suck. But they have Narrate. Who else does Carmine Core even have again? Shados? No, they lost Shados. Aves. Fuck it. You got Aves. Sometimes that guy's terrible, and sometimes that guy is insane. So we're going to put you in playoff Bs because I think Aves might go good. Team Liquid, you're a dark horse. Why? Because your logo is a dark horse. I don't feel much more need to say that other than that. Team Liquid, you're going in near the top of the B tier because I think you're good. Gentle Mates. Gentle Mates just won the EWC qualifier. So according to my logic, I have to put them above BBL because they were about as good at kickoff as BBL was. So I think you're better than these guys. You just got rid of Glyph. And they did like a bait post that they lost Mini. Let's take a drink. We'll glasses out. Let's pour some. Gentle Mates, you're above MIBR. Why? Because you made an international event and they didn't. But you're below Furia because I like Furia. Okay, Na'Vi. They have Hero and Ruxic. That means they're going to make playoffs. Even though they didn't in stage 1, I believe. And you're above Carmine Core. And you're above Sentinels. And you're above Cloud9. And I like you more than I like Eternal Fire. So we'll put you there. Pacific, you should be relegated. I don't think they have a win on the year. That's not great. Even though I think 7 is the GOAT. 7, go to Americas and get on a real team. I don't want to talk about you guys anymore, but if you're Pacific, you should pick up Grabinho. I mean, for real, bro. That guy's good. Vitality. Let's talk about Vitality. You're international locks. I liked what I saw at London. Let's take a drink. Bro has Mount Everest on his face. Oh shit, is that the last EMEA team? Fuck yeah. That means we're halfway done. Hell yeah. Okay, DFM. They got May. Did they make playoffs this time? I think they did make playoffs this time. DFM did make playoffs this time. Partially because they were in the fucking Japanese group. And Zeta and Vero might as well be sniffing fucking glue. But DFM. That team's pretty good, man. DFM, you're playoff Bs. Yeah, that sounds right. DRX. This team loves to play fucking shuffle the players around. Who's going this time? Send Mako away, bro. Send Mako away and bring him to a different team, bro. Get him on DRX. Wait, not DRX. Get him on Genji. Fuck it. We all want to see Genji be good. Real Valorant fans want Genji to be... Let's talk about DRX. Yeah, there. Full Sense. Full Sense got pissed on at London, but I think they're actually a good team. Full Sense are dark horses because I think they're still good. Gen G. We all want Gen G to be good, but Gen G aren't good. Gen G are playoff peas. They beat Cloud9. They wouldn't beat Crew. They beat Cloud9 though. They beat Sen. They beat these teams, but they're not beating these teams. Global esports. Oh, let's drink some more. Global made London. Should they have made London? No. They should not have made London. Global esports should not have been at fucking London. It should have been T1. Unfortunately, Paper X and T1 choked on the same fucking day. Now, Global Esports did get a win against Full Sense. Does that mean they're better than Full Sense? Fuck no, they are not better than Full Sense. That was just a shitty... If you take Global Esports fucking average and you take Full Sense's average, Full Sense are better than this fucking team. For now, Global, you're definitely worse than 100 Thieves. And you're worse than them. But you're better than Furia. You made London still. We're going to talk about G-Lai later. This team fucking sucks. So the fact that Global lost to G-Lai is not good. Nongshim Red Force. Nongshim actually have a lot of champs points. So could Nongshim make it? Sure. But let's talk about, this is a power ranking. We're not doing it off of your likelihood to make it to an event where it's power. How powerful is Nongshim? Nongshim, Neon is shit now. And Danby can play Phoenix. We saw it. I don't know what the fuck Francis can play. Nongshim are round robin Randys. I'm gonna fucking say it. We saw this fucking Nongshim team be dog shit for fucking years. Last year, they were playoff fucking peas. They'll make playoffs, but they didn't. I don't think they did always make playoffs. If Francis isn't playing fucking Phoenix by the time that this stage starts, we have a fucking issue. And Danby should still be playing Neon because Danby cannot play any other fucking agent in this game other than Phoenix. Neon and Phoenix, that's this guy's fucking agent pool. That's all this guy can fucking play, and it just annoys the fuck out of me. I will not lie to you. Fucking Danby, man. Where did I put them? Okay, they could be playoff Bs. Yeah, fuck it. You're a playoff B. No, you're a round robin Randy. Fuck it. I'm sticking to my guns. Fuck you. RRQ. I think they kicked Monyet. I liked Monyet. Fuck you. You're round robin Randy for that. Maybe I'll push you up later. But fuck you. Don't kick Monyet. Fuck you. I like that guy. Team Secret. You should be relegated. I'm not talking about Team Secret, man. This team fucking sucks. T1 is international locks, and I'm actually gonna put T1 like fucking here. I'm being dead serious because I think T1 would have beat all of these fucking teams. They have Munchkin, they have Izu. Meteor, it has disappointed me more than anything ever fucking could. I mean, I had him on my fantasy team, and Meteor fucking owned me like every week. I was so mad. I had him on my fantasy team as my IGL for Santiago, and he was just so bad. He was so bad at Santiago. Varel, get relegated. I hate you. Zeta, get relegated. I fucking hate you. I'm being so serious. Actually, Zeta, you're at the bottom of D tier, but Varel, okay, you're not the worst team in the league. Let's move you up a little bit. Varel beat Envy. They'd probably beat Envy. Would they? Envy can go but Varel. All gamers. All gamers, they made it to an international, and they might have almost made it. You guys are gonna find this out. I don't know very much about China as of stage 1. I wasn't really following that region. So I'm gonna put AG in. I liked AG. You're an international locks. You took a game off of Gentlemates. Good job. BLG, you're dark horses, and you're worse than BLG. You're dark horses, and you're worse than mate. You know what? Fuck it. MIBR slander. Oh fucking clock right now. I'm putting BLG over MIBR. Fuck you, MIBR. DRG. They made it international, and I think Vukish is pretty good. Are they definitely locks? No, you're below full sense because you're shitty at full sense. You went to international. You can be better than mates, but you're worse than Furia because I like Furia. That's all I have to say about that. EDG, are you world beaters? You're not yet, but you're definitely at the top of international locks. You're above Foot. Yeah, you're better than Foot. You're better than Foot. Fuck it. You're better than EDG too. Actually, I'll put you at the top of international locks. That's a nod to EDG. FPX. Everyone always thinks that this is going to be the stage that FPX gets better. I am hammered right now, holy. And fuck it, I don't believe that anymore. You're playoff P's. Nope, you're round robin Randy's. And you're worse than you. And you're better than Giants, at least. Oh, you're better than Giants. JDG. I think JDG might have slowly, but that also could be Ty Lue. I think I remember JDG doing pretty good at a tournament a while ago. You can be better. You can be better than Carmine Core, for sure. JDG is better than Carmine Core. Nova, you should be relegated. They had CB for a while, but I think CB was on EDG for a little bit. Yeah, he was, and they were dog shit back then. But somehow CB made Nova look okay last year. And he goes to EDG and he looks terrible. So how that happened, I'm not really sure. So they don't have CB. So Nova doesn't even have CB anymore, and they weren't even that good when they did have CB. Nova should get relegated, and you'd get beat by Veryl, and you'd get beat by Pacific, but you'd probably still beat Nova. Not Nova. You'd probably still beat Team Secret, because Team Secret is terrible. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Who the fuck is that? You're round robin. If I don't even know what your fucking logo is, you're probably... Okay, you're worse than FPX then, if I don't know what your fucking logo is. But fuck it, you could be EG. I mean, I could be EG. 5 me's could be evil geniuses. Fuck you. I know I said earlier that I believe in EG somewhat, and I have to see it. Fuck EG. That's Trace. Dude, Trace used to be good, man. I don't know what happened to Trace, but Trace recently has been pretty terrible. So you can be playoff P's, and because I like you, you can be higher than crew. Ty Lue has Sword 9 and Scales. And I think Sword 9 and Scales are good. I like those guys. Tyler's going in the A tier. Tyler could beat Vitality. Fuck it. Why is Vitality below Heretics? Heretics suck. Yeah, Heretics. And why is Vitality below Foot? Wolves. You're fucking world beaters. I said it, and I'm going to stick by it. Wolves are going to be #1 in fucking China, and they're going to go to fucking champions. I don't even know who they just got. I think it might be Spring's, like, cousin or something. But they pick up Spring's cousin, man. And you can't fail. Y'all remember Toronto. Remember Toronto. Okay? He was good. Everything since Toronto hasn't happened. And so Wolves are in the world beaters tier. They were top 3 at Toronto. Top 3 at Toronto, and I liked Wolves. And so Wolves is going in world beaters. I said it. Gilai. I didn't like watching Gilai so much at London that I'm putting them at should be relegated. Fuck it. It was actually so fucking hurtful to watch this dog shit team make a top 5th, 6th. This team in a proper fucking world should be 11th, 12th, bro. How the fuck have Gilai made it to 5th, 6th at an international? This team was not good. No man. Fuck you, no man. Fuck your like 3K celebration. Fuck it. I hated that shit. Let's have a drink. We have finished power ranking all the teams. Now let's reorder it. All right, let's start in the S tier. Okay, how the fuck have I placed Paper X first when they literally just did not win? So you have to be second. But if Fnatic and Leviathan played in a match, oh, fuck it. Fnatic are the best in the world. Fnatic have won the Analyst Championship. Fnatic would have won Masters London. No, they wouldn't have won Masters London, but they would be the best in the world now. Like a week after Masters London ended. They would be pretty good. I'm going to put Wolves ahead of G2 because G2 did just come 7th, 8th. And I get that Wolves have won like 1 game since the start of this year. But that G2 shit was pretty bad. Okay. Let's go to the next row. NRG are better than EDG because I like NRG more than EDG. Vitality or EDG? Vitality actually made top 4. T1 didn't even fucking make it. Foot or T1? T1. Foot or Tyloo? I like Thinking Man's Valorant. This is for UTMV. Tyloo or AG? AG can go ahead of Tyloo because AG actually made an international event this year and they've got like 10 fucking players. Team Heretics or Tyloo? Fuck it. I'm picking Team Heretics down. I'm putting Full Sense up. Permi's the GOAT. And Team Heretics is fucking frauds. You're fucking frauds. You're dark horses. And how many America's team do I have in international locks? It's only 3. 100 Thieves are going. 100 Thieves are the 4th best America's team, and I think they always have been. Because the only America's teams that 100 Thieves has lost to all year have been NRG and fucking G2. 100 Thieves is up here, bro. I'm going to predict 100 Thieves this season is going to beat either NRG or G2. They're going to, in stage 2, they're going to do it. NRG is the bottom of A's. You know what? No, you're better than Full Sense. You're better than Tyloo. You're better than AG. 100 Thieves are better than Foot. If 100 Thieves were at this fucking tournament, they would have made 5th, 6th too. They would have done it. 100 Thieves are the 5th best team in the world. Are Liquid better than Heretics? Yes, they have Nats. Is Global better than Heretics? Yes, Global won a game at London. Is Furia better than Heretics? They have Koala Noob. Is Team Heretics better than DRG? Yes, they are better than DRG. DRG might have Vukashu, but they have 4 bot players on their team. You could put me on that team just one time. It'd be a 2v5, Vukashu and me, against 5 players, and we would win. BLG or MIBR? Fuck you, MIBR. Fuck you. That's what I said. Fuck MIBR. And fuck MIBR for DRX. But I don't like you DRX either. So, BBL, you have just been upgraded 2 places. MIBR could totally win this event, by the way. And I might literally have just rated them at the bottom of B tier. Osboss plays for stats. And, yeah, I said it. I'll be brave enough to say it. Yeah, he's a stats player. Na'Vi. Eternal Fire game better than Na'Vi. No, Na'Vi have Ruxic and Xiao. Fucking Na'Vi have Ruxic and Xiao. Na'Vi would also be better than fucking MIBR. Yeah. Actually, I have fucking figured it out. No, because Na'Vi is not a dark horse. MIBR is a playoff fucking P. They do not have a chance to make it to champions. MIBR do not have it in them to make it to champions. If you lose 26-4 against Envy, I should put MIBR in relegated because of that. I'm actually so serious. I'm going to do it. MIBR, they're beating Varel. MIBR are not beating Varel. And 7 would solo MIBR. They're better than Nova, though. But MIBR are falling into the F tier. Who the fuck is even on Trace anymore? You're better than Eternal Fire. Crew, Eternal Fire. Crew's better than Eternal Fire. But Genji is not better than Eternal Fire. The fact that Eternal Fire is here is like doubt, and the fact that Genji is here is copium. So we gotta cut it off there. Is Cloud9 better than Genji? I deadass do not know. They have Oxy and Zelsis. And I love Zelsis. Zelsis is my GOAT, bro. But he can't beat Genji. He can't beat Genji. Is Sen better than Cloud9? I don't know if Sen is better than Cloud9, but Cloud9 have Oxy and Zelsis. And Zelsis was the only thing keeping fucking Sentinels on board, apparently. You got Oxy, you got Zelsis, and I don't even fucking know who Fireball Ops is. But that name is hard as fuck. Cloud9, you can go into fucking Dark Horses just because of that shit. And you're going to be better than DRX. Is JDG better than you? Yeah, just because I'm salty, because Sen lost to everybody. How can you be Sentinels and lose everybody in like 2 years? I'll put Sen in fucking World Beaters if 10s come back. I'm going to fucking do it. 10s are fucking... Sen is fucking World Beaters. Because Sen have John QT. And Sen once had 10s, and maybe he'll come back. And I'll put you above G2 for the way G2 played at London. Okay, where were we? Carmine Core. Is DFM better than Carmine Core? Yes. They have May. And Carmine Core is shit. I'll put RQ up, but I don't know why. I think I put them down there because of some shit about Monyet. We'll put them up into playoff Bs. They're gonna make playoffs. I'm gonna put RQ in Dark Horses because that's actually fucking ridiculous that I placed him this low. Nongshun's better than Karmine Core. FBX better than Karmine Core. Giant's better than Karmine Core. Loud is better than no. Loud's not better. Karmine Core has a better logo than Loud. This is cool. This is lame. EG. Who the fuck is that? I actually do not know who this shit is. You're below Zeta too. Fuck it. How the fuck did XLG get in the fucking F tier? Did I say that shit earlier? Fuck it. I'm gonna say. I think that's funny. I think that's funny. Envy. Hey, Demon 1, bro. Remember that? Remember when Demon 1 stood on that table? Envy can go above XLG because Demon 1 stood on that table. Varel, XLG. What comes first in the alphabet? ABC. I couldn't do it, but XLG comes first in the alphabet. Pacific F7, they're better than Barrel. How the fuck did MIBR get here? Fuck MIBR. They can sit on here, but they're better than Barrel. They're better than Pacific too. Is MIBR better than XLG? XLG did just go to an international event, and MIBR did not. So XLG are probably better, and XLG beat fucking NRG. MIBR cannot beat NRG. This is probably the correct pace for MIBR, given all of that kind of thing, realistically. Is Team Secret the worst team in the league? Team Secret is the worst team. And I think Team Secret is the worst in the league. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I think this video was fucking fire, personally. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I had fun making this tier list. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm pretty gone. So I appreciate y'all